Ladder over for the team one. I love this man's mug, man. There's something about it, right? That helm. I think it's that helm. You don't see it used, at least I don't see it used all that often. I'm trying to like get an angle so like I'm not in the dragons. Can I like press another button to like just free flow camera? Oh, I can. Oh, there it is. I like it. I think it's good. Like there's some weird texture stuff with it in the face. But otherwise, like that face mask, it is so jank, but I like it a lot. I don't know why. We got Glitter, we got ourselves Biss, we got ourselves Bonsamdi Kragar hanging out on the outskirts. And first of all, Gossickery finally getting a chance to play. It is go first up, though he's going up against the Hunter. Druid hunted by the Hunter. Name a perfect duo. Big wailing arrow, silence to follow. He's got the trees. But his street friends can't do nothing right now. They're looking at marching along. Look at the street friends marching along, trying to beat up this Hunter. As a bat comes out, it's going to be more rapid fire. Gossickery did not get a chance against the Hunter. It is what a counter. Freezing trap on a Kragar. Kadam barely escapes it. Leap for Kragar yet again. He's got himself another charging in case he needs to. Into a full bleed onto Kadam. Kadam just tried to see if he can get out of there. Knocked back onto Kragar. He's got himself the banner. Turtle shell on Kadam. While he's hurting, that bleed is not feeling good at all. He's got wall, which is also going to activate like no, that's not a wall. That is Exil. So that's a perfect heal, but he gives him a defensive on top of it for a few seconds. That's part of the Dark Ranger gameplay, by the way. It's interesting. Stormbolt, as he goes in for scatter, actually trades CC pretty well. Got himself a wall with a binding shot into Kragar. It is a short binding shot, however, but Kadam's still trying to use a binding shot to buy himself as much space as possible. Got a dark arrow or a black arrow onto Kragar with these pets. That's what those things are. That's part of the Dark Ranger. I was gonna say, like, how do you get another pet? Because it was another duel he was at. We had 2 pets attacking the guy, but I was like, how do you get another pet? I forgot the Dark Rangers can literally summon a little chihuahua looking thing. Or whatever that thing is supposed to be. I'm not really sure. It doesn't really look all that threatening. Kragar does not have a parry anymore, so forget him. This could potentially give him an opportunity if he has a proper stun onto Kragar with a binding shot. Wailing arrow ready to go. That is going to do a number of damage. Rapid fire right after into a full Stormbolt onto Kedem. Look at to see if you can drop him down. Big Blade Storm cannot escape it all that easily. Does end up leaping away. Could potentially wall it. Might want to wall it. Fear on the pet as well as the Hunter. And Kragar trying to be very careful to steal some health from Kedem. Quick disarm as he goes in for a binding shot. And into a quick charge to follow. Got him some battle stance. Freezing trap waiting for him. If only, I don't know if you could have predicted a spell reflect there or anything. Charge trap right after. Kadam needs to make some damage happen. As long as Kragar isn't getting any healing with second wind, he'll be just fine. Into a full Stormbolt leap. And Kedem might be under a lot of trouble. Wall is available. Wailing out to follow. Kragar is so low. Picking up whatever health he can. He doesn't have any more defenses. All he has is raw power and offense. Scatter for a second. Charges to reconnect. Stun to follow. And Kragar does get himself the final hit with Blush. Not even giving Kragar a chance here. Immediately Shadow striking at the Warrior. And all the Warrior can do is try to find a way to survive. There's absolutely no shot. No chance. But maybe this guy might be able to swing out of here. Barry coming up very, very soon. Just on the rogue. Blind to follow him. Maybe Plush makes a mistake. He can't really stun, I don't think. Barry available for Kragar. You might be able to reverse it. Got him some full battle stance ready to go. Unless you can disarm the Warrior. Which I don't think you can. You're just going to get parried if you try. Evasion up for Plush. Into a Stormbolt and a stun. If only he had a fear. If only he had a fear. Stun again. Oh, secret technique. Not hitting as hard as it could be. Reflect up for Kragar. He does have Plush slow, or at least slowed. I don't think he hasn't bled up though. This is a Plush with sprint, by the way. That is his movement with sprint, but he does end up disengaging away from the Warrior for a second. Not too long to Blaze Storm. And Kragar knows that the Rogue is gonna want to get back in there, but I think he hasn't ruptured. I think he actually does have the Warrior ruptured to make sure he doesn't get second wind healing. Stormbolt out of the Warrior. He at some point just has to go for damage. He got disarmed. Might just have to roar at the Rogue. Does roar at him to make sure the Rogue cannot escape easily with a slow into a Kindle shot. It is very, very DR'd, however. Kragar able to pick up a little bit of healing. Cloaker shot is for Plush, but he's still in trouble. Might be under a ton of pressure. Into a cheat death. I think he still might go down. Into shadowy duel. No one knows what's happening, but we see every second of it, and it's a quick old swing by Kragar. Take him down and just down right down the middle versus the Rogue. With Call of Duty leaping at him. Nobody is giving Kragar a chance to catch a breather here. Literally nobody. So if Kragar wins this one as well, that's 2 for 2. That's just a rough one to be in. Bash onto Kragar. Judy backing up out of it, using mobility. Kragar leaping away. He is dotted and rotted. Moonfire, Sunfire, Shooting Stars. Literally call it Judy, make a wish, man. You got so many shooting stars. How many wishes can you make? This Kragar charges in. Battle Sense to the ready. Another charge available as the knockback comes out. This is going to be a bit of flaps out for Judy. He's trying to create some space away from Kragar, and he's got himself trees. So maybe if you can get a couple of rats or maybe a lunar starfires, maybe then he can get some damage in. He definitely got to get a couple of rats in there though, because that is where he's going to get a bit of that burst with his hero talents. That or he's just using them for resources completely. Kragar, defensive stance available. I don't know if he's got reflect or anything. Parry up, as that's all he's really got to keep alive. Reflect last second. As long as he doesn't reflect a Sorcerer, Judy might be okay. Root onto Kragar, but another charge from the Warrior. Another execute. Needs one more good hit. Judy backing up out of the Kragar, slowing him down, but is going to be able to shift out. I still got to get the purple cat form. I still got to get that thing. I never got it last time. And Kragar needs to get himself an angle here, man. He's got to find a way to get around this man. Stormbolt, he can't break out of the roots. You got battle stance, reflect up. Judy, as long as you don't start surge yourself. He popped trees onto a wall, though. What happened there? Bash on a Kragar. He's going for the clown. Okay, Judy's looking for a full recovery. Rally cry available for Kragar. I think he's actually perfectly fine, taking a bit of a breather in there, in the cyclone at this point. And Judy back up with another stun. Unless he can get away from Kragar, knockback does not connect. I don't know if you can root him. And Kragar trying to see if he can buy himself as much time as possible. Stormbolt to follow into a full burst, full roar. Everything is available. Quick Blaze to proc, throwing a weapon. Blades are up under Judy. Might be under a lot of trouble. Trying to fight the regrowths. It's going to be charged. Oh, it just rushes him. Oh my, like a freight train. Knocks him out. With Sneaky Gatsby going to be up next as a rogue, immediately disarmed as he tries to get himself a go with an evasion to follow. Kragar get parry very, very soon. Actually, parry right now. Perfect opportunity for a banner. He does not need to get hit by any stuns. Deathmark? Deathmark still connects, but he's got parry last second. I think he tried to see if he could parry the Deathmark. Wasn't able to. Kingsbane was able to parry though. Look, he doesn't have any green around him. He doesn't have the Kingsbane poison coursing through him. You can literally not see that green smoke effect around Kragar. That means he parried the Kingsbane. That is huge. It's still a lot of damage taken. Cheap shot by the rogue, but at least he's able to start recovering little by little. He needs a heal, something, anything. That or he needs to find a way to kill the rogue. Not a lot of health available. I think the rogue might just take it. Kragar barely had any health. Are you alive? And he lives. Wait. His health barely recovering. He's got a bit of reflect. Is the second wind? Is the second wind keeping him up? I think it is. He's got a little bit of health to work with there. I think it was a Battle Master trinket or something. He has a trinket. Stormbolt onto the rogue. Cheap shot. Trinkets out of it immediately. Disarm on the rogue. Looking for one execute. Charge through the smoke into maybe another execute. No. He's got a fear. Second charge onto the rogue. I think I might just need to fear him. Or not. Bladestorm trying to end this right now. Blind last second. The rogue with the cloak does end up removing the bleeds. I don't know if Kragar can leap over. Leaps right in, knocking the rogue down. Hold on a second. Oh, he does take it. Let it be known, this man was not given a chance to catch a breather for just about everybody one of them. Even Illidan's not even giving him a chance here right now. Is that why Team Kragar left? Because they were like, all right, Kragar is going to go for 1v5, dude. Big foul explosions, those Illidan just rocking Kragar down. All you can do is parry it and hope for the best. Reflect does not reflect that. Parry the haunt though. Woo! Charge back in. Zerker. Oh, this is over. He's just gonna rain chaos upon you. How are you alive? How are you alive? You don't have a fear. You don't have anything. Banner down for a second. Picking up a heal. Stormbolt onto Illidan's. You're just trying to back away. Is second wind kicking in? It's gotta be second wind, right? Barely any health available. Next stun is going to be deadly. Disarm on a blade dance. I don't know if that cancels it. Charge as he goes in for a bit of a go. Stun, very, very short. It is a lot of fell eruptions though. Kragar into a short stun onto Illidan's. There's just no way. There's no way. Let it be known that this man did not catch a breather once. And he kept on trucking. No matter the cause, no matter the situation. He kept on with it. As best as he could. Was it Bonsam to the left? I think it was Bonsam to the left. That's unfortunate. Big stun onto Illidan's as he got himself the big abyssal gaze onto Leto. Trinket to follow. Rapid fire available. Illidan's, unless you got immunity, but that's about all. Yeah. Because even if you press immunity, like, can you even make it out alive there? Kragar picking up 4. What is this healing? What is that just second? Whatever second. Because he didn't really get that many second wins, to be fair. He didn't really get that many second wins.